January 27th. On top of my Bible readings, I'm going to be discussing about a little problem I have, and it's called ADHD. I thought, I've come quite a long ways with that, so I thought I know there's a lot of people out there that have a lot of questions about ADHD and there's no cure for it. Well, a lot of people say that their kids and themselves have grown out of attention deficit disorder, but I'm one of those that's actually medicated. I actually need the medication, I think. But like I said, I'm going to be talking about certain drawbacks that ADHD brings up in my life, certain just bad things that I have to try to work through, and different ways that maybe it's possible that you could aid this, I don't call it a special need, a crutch. No, not a crutch, but I guess in a sense you'd call it a handicap. No, I think a handicap is anything that you have to try to work on to make better, and something you really struggle with, and I struggle with this. I talk about the drawbacks of ADHD. I'm a huge procrastinator, and I'm not going to spout off why I'm doing these things. I'm just going to spout off things that I've written down so far, and then I'll get into this in the next little video. You need to stay organized in order to keep your sanity. You need to avoid stress, which I guess you could say would be sanity. Or, you know what I mean. Stay focused, especially for your studying and everyday life and work, in order to make the day go smoothly. When you're studying with ADHD, you got a lot of stuff going on in your mind. Staying focused means you go into a room, you're by yourself. I don't care if you're a kid, I don't care if you're an adult in college, or if you're at work and you're doing paperwork. You gotta kind of shut the door away from anyone else, anything else. Turn off the radio, because you gotta stay focused, concentrate. Really, you gotta work hard at this. You get frustrated easily with ADHD because you tend to be very forgetful. You forget a lot of things. It's not something that, like anything else, you just have to really work at. Almost like doing your homework. You have to work at figuring out ways that are best for you to get through this. ADHD tends to make you a little jumpy as to, if you're in a conversation with somebody, you don't mean to be rude about it, but you tend to cut people off when they're talking just because you've got something to say and you don't want to forget about it, so you cut them off and you tell them what you have to say, and it tends to be rude. Different ways I've found to maybe aid the ADHD, help it out, and in a sense be a crutch. Eating better food, a better diet, a lot less sugar. Sugar tends to, almost like caffeine, tends to make you jumpy. Too much sugar makes anybody jumpy, but some of the ADHD, you really don't need it much. Try to have an activity of some kind, so therefore you got some kind of accomplishment, because with ADHD there's just a lot of negative, bad things that happen in your life and makes you depressed. And maybe an activity would give you a sense of accomplishment, and that would make you happy. When you're ADHD, you try your darndest to be positive, a positive person, to be happy. Think of ways what gives you stress, and then try to break those things down and try to figure out what opposite of those things that give you stress could you do. Like, if you're always late for work, try to leave a little early for work. Staying organized, writing things down, lists to stay organized. With some people, ADHD is cured, and a lot of people, it sticks around. So it's kind of like a lifelong plan to figure out, how am I going to get through? You know, you want to do certain things for maybe like a career, future goals, jobs, whatever. But those things that you think you want to do, with me at least, a lot of jobs I've had, but I've had to quit because my ADHD just didn't allow it to happen. I couldn't stay organized. There's just certain things in life that you're going to find that you're best at that you never even thought you would do. Like, I'm a courier at the hospital, and I've thought of doing a lot of other things in life. I've done a lot of other things, and they just didn't work out. And notice there's a pattern. There's certain things that you tend to hold on to that you're good at in life. Well, with your ADHD, it's been tough. And see, that's another thing right there. You're having a conversation with somebody, and you can go from one thing to the next. That's another thing. So, but all in time, and I'll have another video about it, but I was kind of excited about starting up this little series to help people out. And I'll make them small, short series, so you don't have to, whatever. Have a good day.